Good morning, I'm Kitty. Welcome to Sunrise Serenades. You're in Kitty's kitchen now, but we will be leaving here shortly and taking a side trip over to Tower Grove Park, where you will meet Edward Dolbashian, our conductor, Harry Swanger, our band president, and Music, the band's mascot. Edward will be hosting the show this morning. And Edward, what's on tap for today?
We've got a great show today. It's our third installment of our birthday tribute to Henry Shaw. We've got a lot of great music to hear, a lot of great things happening. We'll check in with Harry. He's around here someplace in the park. And of course, Music. The famous Music is hiding out someplace, and hopefully we'll run into him too. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
The Compton Heights Concert Band will feature Hugh Smith in a Hugh Smith Holiday Song Fest at Powell Symphony Hall on Sunday night, December 10th at 8 p.m. You can obtain tickets for that performance by calling MetroTix at 534-1111 or the St. Louis Symphony box office 534-1700. That's 534-1700.
we're going to hear Tim Myers from the St. Louis Symphony performing on the Euphonium a wonderful work called Napoli. Next, we're going to hear Teddy Trombone by Henry Fillmore, a wonderful traditional march featuring the trombone section of the Compton Heights Concert Band. And by the way, Lucy, have you seen Harry anywhere? You know what? While the audience listens to Teddy Trombone, why don't you see if you can catch up with him and find out what he'd like to do next, all right? And we'll see you later. And here we go with Teddy Trombone.
Music, I've been looking for you. You know, a lot of our listeners have been writing in asking about some of your favorite things you like to do. So they were wondering especially, what's your favorite pastime? I get it. Baseball. Baseball. Yeah, I should have known. We featured you last summer in the national game, Sousa's fantastic march dedicated to baseball. So why don't we go back to that magic moment last summer with music featured in the national game march and the Compton Heights Concert Band.
There's a wonderful aroma in the air, and I think it's coming from Kitty's Kitchen.
Thanks, Edward. I hope it smelled really good, and I hope it smells like what I'm cooking. Today we're going to be talking about a recipe that I submitted for the band cookbook. And again, the band cookbook is called Cooking to Beat the Band. It was a recipe that one of our daughters first made here in Kitty's Kitchen. Our 3 daughters now have kitchens of their own, of course, so I'm left here to do this by myself. The recipe in the cookbook is called roasted rosemary potatoes. And I always have a pot of rosemary on my windowsill throughout the winter. It's in the garden during the summer. This one looks a little pathetic right now because I've kind of hacked away at it a couple times, so I'm going to have to quit the rosemary potatoes for a while until that gets looking a little bit better. So anyway, what I've done with this is you can use any kind of potatoes. These are russets, which I've kind of cut in big cubes or wedges, and I've sprinkled them liberally with olive oil, the good oil, and sprinkled them with rosemary that has been stripped from the rosemary stems and just chopped up a little bit. So I put those on top of the potatoes that have been coated with olive oil. And what I'm going to do is put those potatoes in one layer only. I always like to use a non-stick pan. Works a lot better. So I'll make those in one layer. I'm not going to do a whole lot of these. There are only 3 of us who eat here anymore. And just like this, save those for later. And put those in a 400-degree oven for maybe anywhere from 40 minutes to 60 minutes. Of course, it depends on how big you have cut your potatoes. I did some earlier today. And this is how nice and brown they get, a little crispy on the outside, but soft on the inside. We eat a lot of potatoes here in this house, and this is one of our favorites, particularly since it's getting cooler outside, and it's great to have the oven going and smell this great aroma that Edward smells all the way over in Tower Grove Park. So again, this is our roasted rosemary potatoes from the band's cookbook, Cooking to Beat the Band. Be sure to call the band office at the number on your screen, and we'll be happy to send one out to you as soon as possible. The cookbook is $10 plus shipping and handling. I'm Kitty. This is Kitty's Kitchen. Until next time, see you later.
to bring our tribute to Henry Shaw to a close, you're going to hear probably my favorite piece on this concert. It's called Parade of the Services. It's a tribute to all the armed forces of the United States. So, Keith Brion and the Compton Heights Band, take it away with Parade of the Services. Well, we're just about out of time. That wraps up today's show, Sunrise Serenades. Hope you enjoyed it. How about you, Lucy? Did you have a good time? Yeah. National game. That was a big hit. And we even heard your Mozart Overture, too. This is Edward Dolbashian saying thank you for joining us and hope to see you next time on Sunrise Serenades.